Dun, dun, dun. And boom. I believe we are live now, sir. Can you see it?
Yeah, it says live over here, yeah.
Sweet. All right. So this is tonight it's the Chris and Gami show since Mikhail's at work. I'm gonna introduce you real quick to the folks. So this is one of my clients, Gami. He's been killing it. He's growing the opposite of what I'm growing up here, down here. So let's just tell the folks a little bit about you. So who are you, Gami?
My full name is Gamaliel Rosa. It's a Hebrew first name, Italian last name, and I'm Puerto Rican.
Hey.
So it's a serious case. Single dad of two. I got an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old who are my pride and joy. Everything I do is kind of for them, so we rocking it. I'm a pastor's son. I've been going to church pretty much all my life, but within all of that, there's hills, valleys, mountains, trials and tribulations, and things that get in the way. Been a music minister for a long time. I played drums. I got the baby in the back, just trying to live a better life, man, and trying to make moves. You know what I mean?
Yep, not excuses. So what's life been like before you kind of linked up with me for our services?
Before it's just been a struggle, man. It's been something that, last year I was down a lot of weight, and I was down to like 260. I was going in the right direction. You know what I mean? The issue with me was that a lot of stress was happening. I was getting divorced. It was a lot of big changes in my life that caused me to have a lot of stress. That stress caused a lot of things, but overall, I was just making really poor choices, man. So everything that I worked hard for, just went down by the wayside, and I really gave into my own inhibitions, my own pleasures, when it came to food and just poor choices. And then, slowly I just put the weight back on, man. At the point of when I saw that you were doing your program and stuff like that, and I knew the type of guy that you are, because we've known each other for a while now. And the transition and the change that I've seen through you really encouraged me to be like, you know what? I know Chris has been through some stuff, and he's doing his thing, and I believe in him, and I believe in what he's doing, and let me reach out to him and see what how he can help me out to reach my goal. So and then now it's just like we on fire, kid. Like we rocking to the wheels on the train fall off, brother.
Nice, man. So people get an understanding. I know you're talking about going through divorce and all this stuff. Like health-wise, what kind of problems were you coming across before?
Yeah, man. So health-wise, man, my joints were out of whack. My back, it was just horrible. I mean, I had started going to a chiropractor to try to remedy that. I had when it came to my weight, it just caused a lot of problems when it came to buying clothes and just the way people were looking at me like, yo, dude, are you gonna stop? Like, you were doing so well. But dude, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't just labored breathing all the time. One day I was in an elevator by myself, and I'm like, yo, what is that noise? Like, I'm looking around, and it was me breathing. It's like, yo, that is a sign from God. That is a problem. So, yeah, dude, even tying my shoes was an issue. And when it came to music, because music is a big part of my life, I'm a drummer, so it's a lot of physical activity. When I got back into drumming, I noticed I couldn't do the same moves I used to do 2-3 years ago. You know what I mean? We would do a 5-song set, dude. By the end of song number 1, I'm already huffing and puffing, like, dude, time out, get the sub, I'm done. You know what I mean? So, so I knew I had to make, but it definitely affected every aspect of my life. Not being able to play with my kids outside, going out and knowing like it was a beautiful day, and not being able to go outside with my kids or play, and like, it's COVID outside, we're staying in, but I want to play with my kids, I want to go outside, I want to run, I want to do this. So now we're back on track where it's fun to be with daddy, because we go outside, we play and stuff like that. It's not like we're stuck in the house all the time. And so those big factors for motivation for me was just being with my kids, man, and just trying to be there for them, not just now, but for the long term. I want to be able to see my daughter get married. You know what I'm saying? She's 5 now, so I got a long time. I mean, hopefully I have a long time. So, we want to make sure that everything is good. You still there, bro? I think we're frozen. There we go. We back?
Yup. Sorry, I lost power.
You lost power?
Yeah, the lightning and thunder, man. I lost power. Now I'm rocking with my hotspot while my router reboots.
No. It's nice and sunny over here in Connecticut, man. We 2 good days.
Yeah. But no, you were saying, you've been doing this for your kids. You're struggling. Where'd you start your search as far as getting your life back in shape?
I was already making a plan on, especially right before the shutdown, right before COVID shut everything down. I had gone back to the gym to sign back up. I was making moves to go back to the gym. I had talked to my regular culprits that go with me to the gym, like, yo, listen, we need to go to the gym. I need to do this because I'm way beyond where I was, and I'm at a danger zone, and I need to handle. And I had a couple of people that were willing to go with me and do the stuff, but then everything shut down. Gym shut down, churches shut down, everything. And everybody was just stuck home. So I knew I had to do something. But now being cooped up home, it was a struggle. I mean, like, I can't do nothing. Like, I'm in my home with my kids, and it was a struggle to do some exercises without having to cook and clean and do all this other stuff and handle, which I thank God for grandparents. All right, thank God for grandparents for the help. But it's been, that was the point for me that I said, okay, if I can't do nothing, I can't go to the gym and walk on the treadmill and do some chest today, or do legs tomorrow, and figure a routine out that was beneficial. Then I need to do stuff at home. And I definitely cannot do like videotape exercises and things like that. It's monotonous, right? It's just things that just over and over again, the same things. And that's what I kind of like about the program. It's like, you got a variety of things. This week is there's something, and then next week is something else. There's exercises that you like, there's exercises that you don't like. But when you push yourself to do it, and you start seeing the results, it's been really encouraging, man. really encouraging.
Yeah, man. No, that's awesome. Um, so for our side, I mean, what made us stand out about our services to you?
Oh, dude. Number one, I think it was just my trust in you and knowing your journey. Number two was the combination of two things. One, the physical aspect, the health and nutrition, and the second one was the spiritual side of the program, which really encouraged me to be like, okay, if I'm working on my temple, on the physical side, on the structure side, then I need to also at the same time change my mindset in the way my insides work, because they both go hand in hand. And I think one of the things that I take away from this program the most, besides the exercises and the nutrition, is the change in mindset. It's the change in mindset that, I can do all things through Christ, right? But I need to be able to work on that inside. If I get healing on the inside, I'm going to get healing on the outside, because I know I want to honor God and I want to do what's right. And what's right is to take care of this temple that he gave me to be able to live my life on this earth, however long that is, and do his will. So it's like, changing your oil in your car. You know what I mean? You got to change your oil in your car. You got to, flush out the radiator. You got to, check your battery in the winter, make sure it's all charged, make sure it's good. Same thing with our body. And I think that looking and hearing from the different modules and the different devotionals that we've been doing, it's all hitting all the spots that speak to my life, to help me not only be a better dad, but just be a better Christian, man. Just be a better man.
Yeah, no, that's powerful insights, man. And healing from the inside out, that's huge. So let's not let the people be too ambiguous. I mean, so far we're like 5 weeks in. What are you down? Something like 16 pounds?
Yeah, we started officially we started at 311. Which I think the Sunday after we did that weigh in, I was up 312. I indulged in some stuff. Yep. Right now, currently, this morning 295. So what? Do the math, brother. I don't know.
17 pounds.
17 pounds.
Yeah.
And feeling good, man. Feeling good. And no, no crash dieting, nothing that I can't handle. It's a life change that is manageable, that I know that I'm doing everything in my power to eliminate certain bad things that are no good for me, right? Like high sugar drinks. I try to eliminate possible. Although I will confess, I did have some tacos today, and I had a Mexican jarrito, which was I had to. I'm sorry, I couldn't. But I did leg day today, and that was my cheat. That was my cheat for today. But
deserved. Well deserved.
You always deserve those, right? You deserve that one little thing. But I know that just monitoring what I eat and making sure that I'm tracking everything, and it's just conscious decisions, man. Every day you got to pick up your cross and carry it, and you got to handle, and that's our cross to carry, to carry is to be able to, you got to make decisions every single moment of your life. As soon as you wake up, as soon as you open your eyes, you got to make a decision. Am I going to get out of bed or not? Am I going to make moves, or I'm going to make excuses for myself for not to do whatever I need to do? And sometimes and it's not easy, dude. Yes, I have made excuses and be like, I am tired. I'm not getting up. I'm staying right here. I'm going to be comfortable. But then how am I going to reach my goals? I mean, how am I going to be able to do what it is I set my goals for? And then I go through that motion of, okay, my kids, my future, everything that I know that I need to accomplish, I need to make those moves right now. So, yeah, man, the mindset is the number one thing that everybody's got to conquer, man. You're not gonna be able to accomplish anything until you say yes here, and you're determined to do it. And that's where we're at, man, right now. Just determined to change, man. Determined to be better. Every day, just doing better, man.
That's awesome, man. You're right. Like the most important piece of real estate is the one that's right between your ears. So I mean, rounding out just to speak to those who might be on the fence. I mean, what would you say to somebody? Like, what would you say to yourself like 5 weeks ago, looking in, thinking about joining?
This is the smartest decision you're gonna make. Knowing that you're on the path of success. Better said, the path of righteousness. Making sure you're aiming the arrow in the right direction. And not only that, you have a group of people that are behind you, that are encouraging you, that are loving on you. Some people I have never seen ever before, that are just with us every single day, talking about our wins, talking about our losses, talking about, things that matter. Community, dude. I think another aspect of this program is community. Seeing ourselves grow, spiritually, but also, decline our weight, like making sure that we're not only decline our weight, but just making healthier choices. Like today I saw, I think it was Matt that put something on about oatmeal. And I think Matt or Mike, I don't know, I forgot who it was. I think it was Matt or Mike that put something on oatmeal, and they were praising oatmeal like it was the best. And I looked at that oatmeal and I was like, yo, this dude is serious right now. Like, the oatmeal looked great. And not only did it look great, what he was saying that, I look at the oatmeal as God's grace. And the sugar and the extra butter and all this other stuff is just the devil telling me, yo, like, this is natural stuff that's been here forever. This is meant for us. And yo, that hit me right here, right? Yo, it hit me right in my heart, because I love to cook. And I use my seasonings, I do whatever. But then I noticed I was like, you know what? I gotta stop using these already pre-made sauces and extra this and extra that and extra that. And I said, why? And I looked inside myself, why? Because I need to make better choices. I can make things myself that are tasty and are great. But looking at that oatmeal, I was like, yo, you are so right, bro. Like, there's things that God has made for us that we just need to take in consideration, man. And those moves, bro. I mean, that post right there, that got me all riled up. I want to eat oatmeal tomorrow morning. Like, I don't even know how to cook oatmeal. I'm gonna figure it out, but we gonna rock it out tomorrow, though. But yeah, dude. To get back on it, community is number one on the list on Iron Sharpens Iron. The program is doable. It's organized. You can connect, a bunch of things to, track your weight, track what you eat. And then, I got to talk about you two, man. You and Mikal, man, are rock stars, man. You guys are right there helping us out every day. There's messages, there's check-ins, there's just accountability, man. A lot of things that a lot of people fail, and me personally, and that was one of the things I talked to you about at the first day was accountability. I need somebody just to hold me accountable so that I could teach myself to be accountable, and I make, so I don't have to depend on other people, but I need to just depend on myself and God, that I'm going to make these choices because they're right. But I needed somebody to point me in the right direction, and that's why I thank God for you and Mikal, man, that really helping me on this journey. But definitely, dude, anybody that's on the fence of joining, man, I would suggest, yo, it's the best thing that you're gonna do, especially now. The gyms might be a little crowded, and you need just that motivation to continue. I highly recommend joining this program, man, because it's changed my life. It's changing the life of my kids. It's changing the life of the people around me that I've encouraged to change their ways. And that's what it is, man. Just like, if I have a seed that is growing in me, I'm gonna share the wealth. I'm like, yo, y'all need to stop eating sugar. You know what I mean? You know, you need to eat carbs, but just check which kind of carbs they are. You know what I'm saying? You know, eat your protein. You got to get the macros in. You got to figure this out. You know, got to do exercise. You know what I mean? It's a total mindset change, man. And I'm so happy for it, man. So happy for it.
Thank you, brother. No, that was awesome. And I mean, just one other thing too, just seeing that how it has brought you and your kids closer. I mean, I saw them today when we were doing a virtual training session. I saw them get on the floor next to you and start doing crunches. I'm like, this is all about.
My daughter's my number one cheerleader, man. She's always telling me, you know, Daddy, you know, you going to go walking today? And I'm like, yeah. And I asked her, I say, you know, why does Daddy go walking? And she goes, because you want to be Papi Chulo 2021? And I'm like, you already know. Yep. No, I'm telling you, man. And that's the thing is like, you know, for all them other people, single moms, single dads, dude, you got to do it for your kids. And I know that the struggles of being a single parent are hard. And some people might not have a community behind them, man. But when there's a will, there's a way. And when you have people that are willing to be that community for you, you know, sometimes you need to invest in yourself, because some of us are coming out of a world of hurt. You know what I mean? And I'm speaking to the single dads. I'm speaking to single moms. Like, you know, you're coming from a world of hurt and you're looking a way to get healed. And you're going for the tub of ice cream, or you're stress eating. My issues too is stress eating. Like, yo, ain't nothing better than to go to God, right? To get healing, and to get godly people to kind of help you, you know, get on the path of health, to make sure that you last, not just for yourself, but for your family and for your kids. And I think that's, you know, I tell them all, man, listen, don't do it by yourself. Get into a program, get into this program, talk to a pastor, try to figure it out. And yo, that's what church is all about, man. Community, helping each other out, praying for each other. And we've seen our share of praying for each other on our community, man. So, and you can definitely feel the love, man. You can definitely feel the love.
That's awesome, brother. I think that's the perfect sign off. I'll let you throw out the tagline as we end this little virtual testimonial. Tell the folks what to do, Gami.
Yo, people, y'all need to make moves, not excuses. Join up and handle. God bless everybody, man.
Awesome. Thank you, brother. God bless.
Yes, sir.